Heat fans, are you ready? Today, 3:30 p.m., Game 3 between the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks. Ladies and gentlemen, Heat Nation, we're looking to take a hold on this series, go up 2-1. Miami now has the home court advantage. Now, with all that said, I want to go over a few things, you guys. First and foremost, we have gotten reports that Jimmy Butler will play today. Now, as of now, he's still listed as questionable, but I'm sure you guys saw on his IG getting up shots. He will play today. That's the reason why he took game 2 off. I have been hearing reports that the ankle injury was not as serious as people are led to believe. So for all the people that are in comments saying that Jimmy Butler had a tendon tear, some of the stuff you're seeing, you guys, it's fake news. Jimmy Butler's good to go. It was just a sprained ankle. For those of you that have suffered a sprained ankle before, it does linger, so it was smart for Jimmy to take off game 2. He could have played from what I heard, but he wouldn't be 100%. It was smart that he took off game 2, and all of us have talked about it. All of us have agreed the same way. So, series is tied 1-1. For all the talk of game 2, you guys, Scott Foster, little tidbit for you guys. Don't want to talk about him too much, but I'm not sure if you noticed, the Miami Heat are 0-9 when Scott Foster is officiating games. And for those of you that saw the Netflix documentary with Tim Donaghy, he did say in the documentary that Scott Foster, NBA referee, who was his best friend, has a problem with Pat Riley and Pat Riley's team. I'm just throwing that out there, but even though Miami got some bullshit calls in game 2, we still could have taken advantage to win the game. There were shots that were missed, and New York stepped up. So don't take this team lightly. Just because we're all saying Heat in 6, Heat in 5, it's fun to say stuff like that. It's fun to be confident and be a cocky Heat fan. But you can't take New York for granted. They're a great team. Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett, Jalen Brunson, stepping up big the last game. Josh Hart, Isaiah Hartenstein, Mitchell Robinson. These are guys that any one of them can give you a good night. So Miami needs to step up and step up hard. You have home court advantage now. Do what you did with Milwaukee. Now here's what I'm predicting tonight. If Jimmy Butler's going to be playing, he will be aggressive. Jimmy Butler's had 6 days off. He's had full treatment. It is time for Jimmy to go. But he can't do this alone. Now look, we saw what he did in the first round series, averaging 38 points a game. He got 25 in game 1 against New York. That's because other people are stepping up. That's what Jimmy needs, especially with a wounded ankle. So we need other guys to step up. Now I'm loving the production from guys like Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin, Max Strus. These are 3 guys that stepped up for us last year when Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo were out, keeping Miami in the 1st seed. And it's beautiful to see that now in the NBA playoffs, without Tyler Hero, Victor Oladipo, a wounded Jimmy Butler, these 3 guys are stepping up to give you those same productions that they gave you last year. It's a beautiful thing to see. We need big games from all of them. Now the good news is, Max Strus and Caleb Martin did suffer little injuries in game 2. Max Strus did have a knee injury. It looked like a lower back injury, but they're saying it was a leg injury. Caleb Martin, diving for a loose ball towards the end of the game, slammed his lower back on one of the chairs from the fans were sitting. But they both are ready to go. They will play today, from what I'm hearing. So the Miami Heat will have mostly a healthy roster without Hero and Oladipo. New York, pretty much the same thing you're going to see the last game. Their players will play. Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson, they're both suffering little ankle injuries, but that's not going to stop them from playing. So the Miami Heat needs big production from their players, and especially Bam Adebayo, man. Bam knows what he did in game 2. This was the opportunity for Bam to really break out as a superstar. A lot of us have spoken about it. We feel that Bam Adebayo, it doesn't either just have the superstar level that we see. He's an all-star, but he's not a superstar. But he even says it himself, man. He said he had a bad game. And I got that feeling today, you guys, that Bam is going to come out and break out. If Bam has at least a 20-point, 10-rebound game, that's enough to help Jimmy do his thing. we got guys like Kevin Love, Duncan Robinson needing to hit their shots. We need everybody to step up. I've said it before, but production from everybody makes this more simpler. Now, I am predicting a Miami Heat victory tonight, obviously, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think that, the great thing about this Knicks and Heat series so far, it's close games. The rivalry's building. And not only with the Heat players, but with the the Heat and Knicks players, but with the fans. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the last post that I did, New York fans have been trolling my comments. That's never happened before. I mean, when we played Milwaukee, when we played Philadelphia, you've had a couple fans say a few things. But lately, New York fans just be in the comments. And I'm not hating on that. Believe me, I love it. New York fans, go ahead. Troll as much as you want. Say as much as you want. That's the beautiful thing about sports. It gives us an opportunity to come together. We all have this common interest. But at the end of the day, we're going to butt heads. And I'm hoping whoever wins the series, whether it's Miami or New York, will end with good fucking series, man. That was a good one. See you next time. This is a beautiful thing, you guys, because the Miami Heat and New York Knicks rivalry is rekindling. And we're seeing it. And I really have the feeling that today's game is going to be a banger. It's going to go back and forth. It's going to be hugely contested. I don't see blowouts happening in any of these games. These are two evenly matched teams. These are two great teams. And it's just going to be best team wins. It's really all about health and about who wants it more. In my opinion, Jimmy Butler is the best player out there, obviously. But don't sell New York short. That's what Miami needs to do. Don't take this team lightly. You've seen it happen during the season, where they play teams like Chicago, LA without LeBron and Anthony Davis, Memphis without John Morant, Charlotte, Toronto, Detroit. You've seen the Heat lose to teams this year because they take them lightly. So the way the Miami Heat wins this game is if they treat this game like a Game 7. That's the best way to explain it. So I want to hear from you guys. Let me know. Give me a prediction tonight. Do you think this is going to be a close game or Heat by 20? I still say Heat in 6. Let me know what you guys think. How excited are you that Jimmy Butler will be playing? And guys, please take a moment. Hit the like button if you like what you've seen. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's build this channel as much as we can. I'll be giving you as much information as I can. I do have a wrestling show tonight, so I won't be able to post a video after the game, but I'll get something for you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. Again, don't forget to subscribe, comment, let me know what your thoughts, and let's go Heat!